Good morning, guys. Good morning to all. My voice is clear. Is it audible? My voice is clear or not? Am I audible, guys? Hello. Yeah. Okay, guys. The last class we discussed about loops, while loop, and do while loop, and for loop. And today we are going to discuss about and you guys are able to understand the last session or not? Do you have any doubt regarding loops? Do you have any doubts regarding the loops? Okay. Everybody able to understand the last session? Oh, just a minute, guys. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Today we are going to discuss about expressions. And before discuss that one, and yesterday we discussed while loop, do while loop, and for loop. You know, guys, what is the for loop? If you want to execute a number of, if you want to execute your expected times based on your expected time, you need to use the for loop. And at the same time, you don't know, guys, how many times you need to execute, but you need to execute. See, you guys are observed, you don't know how many times you need to execute. In the time, we need to use the while loop. You don't have any idea about execution, okay? How many times you need to execute that script, the time you need to use while loop. And if you want to execute at least one time, if you want to execute at least one time, okay, you need to use do while loop. You need to use do while loop. The next one is the expression. What is the meaning of the expression? If you want to validate any value or anything, yeah, if you want to validate or any number or any data, we need to use expressions. How you guys are able to validate the expression? You see, based on the expressions, we are able to validate that is true or false. See, for example, you guys are observed clearly here. We have a standard module is there. Inside of the standard modules, we have a three modules is there. The first one is the T-Box automation tool, T-Box engine test data service. Okay. Yeah. See, inside of the T-Box automation tool, we have one option is there, expression evaluation. Okay. We have one option is there, expression evaluation, T-Box evaluation tool, T-Box evaluation tool. See, you guys are observe, I need to go to the test case. Just so I need to go to the test case, and here I need to create the evaluation box. Evaluation. Yeah. And after that, you guys are observe inside of the evaluation, I will create one folder. The folder name is validation. Once I create the validation in that folder, I will create, sorry, first we need to create the test case. Under the test case, we need to create the folder. Okay, right click on here, create the test case, tc_01, and right click here, and we need to create the folder. Once you guys are create the folder name is the validation. The folder name is the validation. And you guys are observe here, in this validation, I need to go to the module. Once I go to the module, this T-Box evaluation tool, I need to drag and drop inside of the here. See, by default, without select any option, the action mode is comes under verify. Without selection anything, the action mode is comes under verify. Okay, see here what I need to do. I need to provide the evaluation here. Okay, for example, 20 greater than 30. Okay, 20 greater than 30. See, if I want to provide the 20 greater than 30, now I need to execute this one. Now I need to execute this one. That is true or false, I need to validate. Right click here, run in Scratch. Yeah, we got an issue. The ability to false. Okay. See, I need to remove this one. The parameter is not defined. Okay. 20 plus 20, 40. Just I need to verify, right click here, run in Scratch. Only this one we are able to use. Okay. Yeah, it's now you guys are observing here. Run in Scratch. Expression cannot expression. Okay. So I want to execute. Yeah. See guys, it is executed successfully. The expression evaluation is true. And if you want to provide one more expression, yeah, I need to provide one more expression. Just I need to execute, run in Scratch. And here we are able to get the error. Parameter was not defined, parameter name A. And if I want to execute, yes, you guys are observe. I need to execute 12 less than repetition. Okay. Just I need to execute this one. No parent repetition. Just I will remove this one. Okay. Just Control S. Right click on run in Scratch. No parent repetition found. Okay. Okay, guys. Actually, we are able to sometimes you are able to get the pass and sometimes you are able to get error. Actually, this is the validation purpose, and here only the expression we are able to use, the evaluation expression we are able to use validation purpose. Okay. Only we are able to use validation purpose. See, the expression is failed. Yeah, this one we are able to get basically 10, 12, 12 less than repetition means it will be execute less than 12, but we are able to get a error. This is the no parent repetition found. Okay, the expression is correct, but we got a no parent repetition is found. Okay, the expression is correct, but we got this issue. It's okay. Just I will provide one more repetition like rule one. Okay. Now I will execute running Scratch. The first expression and the second expression. The first expression is pass. Yeah, before it is same we got. Okay, no problem, guys. This one I will explain why we got this one error. Okay, sometimes see, I same thing here. I will provide one more constant. 10 less than 12. 10 less than 12. See, I will execute this one. It is executed successfully. But here, the repetition, I will execute one more. I need to create one more folder here. I will create one more folder. Yeah, here I will provide validation 1, and I need to drag and drop the inside of the validation, and here I will provide okay. Okay, the value is passed, and okay, this expression also pass. Okay. See guys, if you want to validate the any value or any data true or false, then we need to use the evaluation expression. Okay, we need to execute evaluation repetition. Okay, the repetition I will show you guys the repetition. For example, 12 less than repetition. That time we need to provide the we need to execute below 12 times. We need to execute the expression. How you guys are execute that expression by using the loop, I will show you. Yeah, I will create one loop. Inside of the loop, it is possible or not, I will verify. Okay, just now I need to create, I will create one loop. Inside in that loop, it is possible or not, I will show you. Test case validation and right click. Okay, now I need to use while loop. In that while loop, I will drag and drop. In the while loop, I will drag and drop inside of the condition. And here I need to provide one, not 1, 12. Repetition. And now I need to create one more evaluation. Okay, just I will remove this one, and this one also I will remove. Yeah, I have one evaluation is there. The expression is the 12 repetition. Okay, the condition is true. It will be execute. The condition is true. It will be execute. Yeah. Now I will execute this one. Run in Scratch. Yes, you guys are observed. The while loop is executed. Before, when I provide the repetition is not executed. Okay, see, evaluated is false. Execute one more time. The evaluated to false, but it is why we got evaluation is false. The repetition. Mm-hmm. 30 times. Mhm. Executed successfully, but the condition is false. We got a condition is false, evaluated condition is false. Okay, the repetition is executed, but we are expecting less than 20. Okay, but here only one is there. Okay, guys, no problem. I will check and it will be. I will check it. I did a small thing. Okay. I will check and I will let me know. Okay. The repetition I put the hold. Okay. The second concept I will discuss. Okay. The repetition actually the everything is working, but repetition is not working. 20 less than or 12 less than or 10 less than repetition. It is not working. The test case is passed, but repetition is we are getting false. Okay, the repetition is nothing but only we are able to validate that is true or false, that is not equal to or not, that is equal or not, we are able to validate. That is we call it evaluation expressions, evaluation expression. Okay, the after that the evaluation expression, okay, we are going to discuss about TCP. We are going to discuss about TCP. What is the TCP? TCP is nothing but a test configuration parameter. TCP is nothing but a test configuration parameter. What is use of the TCP? What is use of the TCP? You guys are observe. If you want to create a browser or data, if you want to create a browser or provide a data, the time what we need to do, you guys are able to create the browser in test case level, and you guys are provided data inside of the test case. Need to create one folder and you need to provide the data. Okay, see, you guys are also here. I need to create a one test case in this register folder, and on once we create the one test case, under this test case I need to create, once I create the one test case, I need to create one browser, the test case level. See guys, every time we need to create like that. Every time we need to create like that. We need to create the folder. Under the folder, we need to create the test case. The test case level, we need to provide the browser. The browser is the constant. Every test case is required one browser. In this time, you guys are provide browser only one time. Once you guys are provide only one time, the browser you need to reuse from test configuration. Yeah, I will repeat again one more time. TCP is nothing but a test configuration parameter. What is the test configuration parameter? Before discuss the test configuration parameter, before discuss the test configuration parameter, we need to create a folder in test case module level. We need to create a folder in test case module level. Once we create the folder, under the folder, we need to create one test case. One test case. If I want to execute this test case, what I need to do? I want to create a browser. See, I was create a browser. Once I create the browser, the open URL wait, open URL wait is the common things. The open URL wait is the common things. Okay, see, I provided open URL here. I provided wait here. Okay, fine. Okay, see, I provided information, data. I provided data, information. Okay. I provided information here. See, everything I need to provide inside of the particular test case, common things also, every time we need to provide inside of the test case. Okay, inside of the test case. The test configuration will explain clearly. You no need to use same URL or anything. If you want to use anything repeatedly, the time you no need to use repeatedly. Only one time you need to create in test case module level. Only one time you need to create in test case module level, then automatically we are able to access. Then automatically we are able to access. If you guys are able to access whatever you create in test configuration level, if you guys are able to access whatever you create in test configuration level, that one we need to reuse by using one formula. That one we need to use by using one formula. Okay. See, now I need to create one test configuration. How I need to create the test configuration? The test configuration will explain clearly. If you want to use anything in your test case number of times, the time you no need to provide, you no need to reuse the same thing number of times. Just you need to use one formula. In that formula, you need to call the variable name. Then automatically you are able to access. Before doing like that, you need to create test configuration. See, the test configuration, we need to create test case tab level, module level. Right click on here, go to these three dots. I will explain, listen. Right click on here, go to three dots and click on test configuration. What is the first one? Browser. The browser is the Chrome. What is the next test configuration? What is the second one? Application URL. See, I need to provide the application URL. Just to copy and paste it here. Okay. Once you guys are provide the application URL, you need to provide username. This is the common, guys. Every test case we need to use. Okay. Just I need to use this one. The username I will provide here. And after that, I need to use password. Once I use the password, once I create the password, I need to provide here. This is the process, guys. The test configuration is nothing but if you want to reuse anything, the time that is, you no need to use number of times. You need to store the information inside of the test case module level. Just you need to recall, just you need to reuse the expected data in your test case. How you guys are able to reuse? If you want to reuse this information in your test case, we need to use this formula. We need to use this formula. And here, apply URL. Apply URL. When you guys are provide CP apply URL, you are able to communicate the application URL. And if you want to enter any data, for example, username, you guys are provide username. This is the process. The CP is the configuration parameter. The apply URL is the variable name. The username is the variable name. How you guys are able to use the, how you guys are able to use the, these are all parameters or variable. If you want to use this parameters, whatever you create inside of the test case folder, everything will be able to access. See guys, once I create the test case, I need to create configuration. That is the before process. Now I no need to create the test configuration. Just I need to call apply URL, open URL. Just I need to call open URL. After that, what we need to do? You need to write username and password. Yeah. See guys, I need to use these two things. And next one. Yes. Yeah. See guys, open URL. Here, I need to call configuration parameters. CP, and you need to provide here whatever you provide, CP underscore apply URL. Sorry, not this curly braces, square brackets. Okay, this one. Square brackets. Yes, this is the process. Just so I need to create apply URL. Apply URL. Once you guys are called the apply URL, you people are able to get this format. It is working. You guys are unable to get this format. You guys are unable to get this format. That is not working. See guys, here I need to reuse the test configuration parameter. Before you guys are observe, when I click on this one, before click on the test configuration, we are unable to get any data. Why? Because there is no information in test case level, but we have some information in test case module level. Test case module level. Every folder able to communicate with the CP test configuration. Every folder able to communicate. In this time, you no need to provide here your application URL. Just you need to provide here your variable name. Whatever you create, the variable name CP, square brackets, apply URL, square bracket close, and curly braces. And if you want to call username and password, the navigator, I need to choose the login. And after that, I need to provide email. If I want to provide the email, the CP, and here I need to use username. This one, guys, I need to use username. Once I use the username, I am able to get this format. It is working. And I need to provide password. Password. And here you need to change the password string. Apply URL, and here we need to use password. Okay, password. Once you guys are use username and password, and you need to choose true or false. And here we need to provide click. That's it. See guys, your information is the hiding. Okay, there is no information here. The information username and password is you are created in folder level, the test case folder level. Okay, see guys, now I need to execute this one. Right click on here. Before execute, I need to minimize all the windows. Yeah. Right click here, run in Scratch. I need to launch the browser, already is there. And click on login button. Enter username and password, click on login. You guys are observing here, the login is success. Once login is success, if you want to provide the logout, you need to scan this one and validate and click on the logout. You know guys, how you guys are able to validate. In condition, you need to provide exist equal to true. Then you need to provide the email ID. Then automatically it will be executed. You guys are able to understand or not? Do you have any doubt? Is it clear or not, guys? Please tell me, guys. Anybody, any doubt? If you have any doubt, I will explain one more time. Yeah. Reminding guys, do you have any doubt? If you guys are getting any issues or you are unable to understand anything in test configuration, real time, maximum, not maximum, everything we are able to use the test configuration. Everything we are able to use the test configuration in real time. We no need to write hard code. Okay, data, we no need to provide hardcore data, guys. Okay, every time we need to provide like this. Every time we need to provide like this. When you guys are provide like this, some data is hiding. Only we are able to validate the variable or parameter. Okay, is it clear? If it is clear, I will move to the next one, guys. Okay. And next one, yeah, what was completed notes, guys? How much you guys are able to complete? Loops is completed. Loops is completed. Hello. Okay, I will provide the access to everybody. When I ask any question, you know, unmute and give me the answer. Okay, I will provide access. Okay, when I ask any question, you guys are able to respond, unmute your mic and speak out. Okay, that's it. The next one, put the heading loops in Tosca. Loops in Tosca. Yeah, right on. There are a different types of loops available in Tosca. There are a different types of loops available in Tosca. Okay, first one for loop, while loop, do while loop. The first one for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay, put the heading for loop. Put the heading for loop. If we want to execute any test case, if you want to execute any test case based on the user expectation, based on the user expectation, we need to use for loop. In next line, in this for loop, user having a, in this for loop, user have an idea, how many times you need to execute the test case. In this, the user have an idea, how many times need to execute this test case. Okay. The user have an idea how many times need to execute. Then we need to use for loop. The user have an idea how many times need to execute. Then we need to use for loop. Okay. Yeah, you guys are take it. Yeah, next one. Next one. How to create the for loop in Tosca. How to create the for loop in Tosca. How to create the for loop in Tosca. Yeah, just you guys are put the arrow marks. Okay. No need to write theoretically, just you need to put the arrow marks. Create a folder, arrow mark. Create a folder in test case module level. Create a folder in test case module level. Create a folder, test case module level, arrow mark. Create a test case under this folder, arrow mark. Create a test case under this folder. Arrow mark. Select the folder. Select the folder. Select the folder. Arrow mark. Go to property. Arrow mark. Go to property. Arrow mark. And provide repetition. Go to property. Provide repetition. Expected time. Provide repetition and expected time. Okay. Select the folder. Go to property. Provide repetition. Expected time. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Hello? Is it clear or not? Yeah. The next one, while loop. The next one, the while loop. Here write down. If you want to execute, if we want to execute a number of times, n number of times, if you want to execute n number of times, we need to use while loop. You need to use while loop, full stop. Next one. We are able to use while loop we are able to use while loop, comma. We are able to use while loop, comma. We don't have an idea how many times need to execute. We don't have an idea how many times need to execute. We don't have an idea how many times we need to execute. Okay. How many times we need to execute? We don't have an idea how many times we need to execute. Okay. Yeah. Inside of the condition, we need to provide the expected element is available or not. Inside of the condition, we need to provide the expected condition is available or not. Okay, next line. The condition is available. The condition is available. Then loop will be execute n number of times. The condition is available. Then loop will be execute n number of times. The loop will be execute n number of times. Is it clear, guys? Yeah, you guys are take the screenshot, guys. You guys are take the screenshot. Just you guys are take the screenshot. Just you guys are able to take the screenshot. Yeah. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Check on me. Yeah, guys. Once you done, so you need to provide while loop, do while loop. Put the heading do while loop. And you guys draw this one also while loop. You guys draw this one before do while loop. You guys draw this one. Or take the screenshot or draw this one. Okay. Then you guys put the heading do while loop. Okay. Do while loop I will continue tomorrow, guys. Okay. The do while loop I will continue tomorrow. If you need any information, you need to contact after 9 o'clock. Okay. Here people will come after 9 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, you need to put the heading only do while loop, and after that, I will continue that one tomorrow. Okay. And one more thing, guys, tomorrow also I will explain why we are unable to execute the repetition expression. Okay. I will check and I will let you know. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt, guys? Do you have any doubts? Please tell me if you have any doubts. Please tell me, guys, do you have any doubt? And reminding, guys, you don't have any doubt, guys, I will continue tomorrow. Okay. I will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow I will continue do while loop. I will continue the tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, guys. You need to practice the TCP also. The TCP related I will explain tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Hello.